Sebastian for the Metal Gods Meltdown, and this evening I have the pleasure to be joined by...
Hey, I'm Fabio Grinbrop from Trollfest. I play guitar and stuff like that.
Okay, it's awesome. Where's your flamingo? It's very important.
I actually forgot it at the band practice space.
Bugger. All right, okay, not to worry. Can you tell us why flamingos first off? And I thought Norway was all about trolls, bears, Vikings, and big expanses of water.
Well, why flamingos? That's a kind of hard question. It's been an idea in the band since I joined the band in 2018. So it's kind of been a long-running idea that's kind of just evolved from, you could say, most ideas that the band come up with are results of way too late nights with probably way too many beers. So where that inspiration comes from.
Are we talking just beer here? You know.
Yeah, most part we're pretty beer drinkers mostly.
Cool.
So.
Awesome.
But yeah, also like with the entire trolls and as I said, like bears and Vikings and all that. Well, we have plenty of that in the band still. Maybe not visually, but if you meet the guys, there's plenty of bears in our band, you could say.
Brilliant, brilliant. Your video for Flamingo Libra stars yourself there. That was fun. Was that your idea to come up with it? It looks really good. I love it.
The music video itself, even?
Yeah.
No, it's a very collaborative effort for the entire band. We kind of put our heads together and see what we can come up with. And since we don't we do everything ourselves, so all the green screen and all the previous music videos with the animations. Yeah, we're trying to kind of find creative ways to make something fun that isn't too elaborate. For example, when they did the music video for Toxic, the cover of Toxic, it's just like a very simple concept for a video that just works. So yeah, flying through space and
it's brilliant, mate.
Whatever.
That was actual, wasn't it? That was actual, but yeah. I thought you were doing that. Okay, so can you tell me then, what is your favourite Trollfest track off your newest album, and why?
My favorite. That's a hard choice. We've been working so much with this for years now, so kind of choosing out of all of those pieces I've spent so much time on it's not an easy thing. However, I would say, me personally, I'm mostly into like death metal and like actually I like the extreme stuff. That's what I gravitate towards. Although I like playing all kinds of stuff, I also play a lot of jazz music. But I would say probably it's next to last song, I believe. Overlords Have Feelings, it's called. It hasn't come out yet, but yeah, it's a banger. It's all of the you could say good old Trollfest sounds are in there. So you know, with the singles we've released so far, it's a lot of strange sounds that some people are a little bit skeptical towards and are maybe a little bit afraid that the old Trollfest sound is gonna be completely lost, but that's not the case. If you listen to Overlords Have Feelings, that's you will be calmed down.
That's good to know. So can you tell me what has been the hardest thing dealing with COVID-19? I mean, have you managed to, for some musicians, it's been brilliant, actually. They've said they've thrived and done shed loads of work. Has that been the same for you guys?
In some ways, definitely. We spent our time very, very well, since we didn't have any concerts to plan or practicing for concerts or any of that. We have suddenly like this enormous amount of time to create music. So we started out. we first released Happy Heroes not too long ago. That was also after the pandemic kicked in, and now we're already pushing out a full album. So we've been using that that time for what it is. But as you say, yeah, well, it has a balance because we were, for example, going on a North American tour that didn't happen. We had already paid for the visas and stuff, which is money spent that we're not getting back. So yeah, of course, it's been kind of, yeah, as for mostly everyone, not exactly pleasant all the time, but yeah, as I say, we're one of those who have kind of been thriving in a way because of that extra time. So.
Brilliant, mate, brilliant. Okay, then, so can you tell us about festivals and tour details and that? Are you gonna be playing Wacken this year?
Are we gonna play Wacken?
Yeah.
I wish. I wish. Wacken is one of my top festivals ever. It's kind of a dear thing to me. So that's one of my bucket list gigs. Right. The band played there once before I joined, and please book us again. Yeah, that would be amazing. But other than that, we have like we played Hellfest in 2019, amazing. And now actually festivals are starting again. So we'll do Masters of Rock, for example, in Czech Republic. I'm really looking forward to that one. Yeah. Vagos is also going to be pretty cool in Portugal. So in a few months we're gonna be out and about again. It's gonna be great.
Brilliant. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So have you got lots of flamingo themed merch to sell?
Well, you come to a concert and find out.
Good answer.
Yeah, we have some special merchandise in the works. Can't say exactly what it's gonna be yet, but we're trying to make something a little bit more specific and a little bit more exclusive in a way. But we'll see about that.
That sounds good.
There are plans.
That sounds exciting. So are there plans to try to get over to the UK?
I don't think we have anything planned right now. Like if it was up to me, I would be out playing everywhere all the time. Last time we were in the UK, that was the HRH Viking.
Oh yeah, 2016, I think, was it? 2000. Oh mate, honestly, where's the years gone? 2015.
Yeah, no, 2019.
I went to this from the Coast Festival to Shout and Wearing, and that was 2019. The last summer of freedom we had. It's just fucking crazy, isn't it?
It's so strange to think about. That's the first concert we played after everything shut down. It was 670 days after we last had a concert, and it's just mind blowing.
Yes, it blows your mind. It really does, man.
It's good at opening up again.
Yeah, it is, mate. It is.
Yeah, maybe talk to some festivals and get them to book us.
That would be amazing. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Okay, then. So talking to festivals and gigs, which three bands would be your ultimate touring buddies?
Oh man. Oh, that's a hard question. Touring buddies, of course, we've kind of connected a lot with some of the bands we've been playing. For example, Korpiklani for us is the guys who really like. We have a kind of a connection. It works just awesome every time we're out together. Love those guys. So they would probably like be one of those, obviously. But besides that, we're of course hugely into Balkan music, so like Bulgarian music and all kinds of traditional stuff. But one band, it's not traditional, you could say in a way, but Gogol Bordello, which you might have heard about, fantastic kind of, they call themselves gypsy punk, I think.
All right, I've heard of Ryder. I never say it right. Ryder. They're from Bulgaria.
Yeah, I've heard about them too, but I haven't checked them out, to be honest. there's so much music. But that's a great thing. Like can't check out everything sadly, but there's a treasure trove of stuff.
It's like I had a German band contact me about an hour ago, and they're like, because on my Facebook, and like, oh, can you add us? So I added them. And we're in night. I can't think what the name is anyway. But I'm like, I didn't say I haven't heard of you, but it's like try not to be rude. They got 6,000 followers. Never heard of them. So many bands. It's fucking insane, isn't it? To try and keep. But yeah, so that's another band to add to the list.
Oh yeah, so the number 3.
Yeah.
I would say, for me, a Australian band called Trollhagen. It's really, really strange stuff. The guys did an Australian tour with them in 2000, I don't know, before I was in the band. And they kind of introduced me to those guys' music after that, and it's insane stuff. It's kind of like Queen mixed with Inspector Gadget or something like that, with like of course in like a metal thing. And to be honest, I would say if you listen to some of the stuff on Flamingo Lord, I think Trollhagen is probably actually an influence in our music, because they have this insanely wacky, outrageous kind of stuff that we as you might have seen, we're also kind of really enjoying nowadays.
Brilliant.
So yeah, Trollhagen, Korpiklani, and Gogol Bordello.
That's
my choice.
That'd be good, man. I'm gonna have to check these bands out. Okay, so Kenny, going back in time, what was the first album you ever owned? And you got to be honest.
The first album I ever owned was Michael Jackson's "Blood on the Dance Floor."
Oh, that's all right.
Actually,
yeah.
8 years old.
Yeah,
you could say like the first album I bought with my own money.
Really?
That was probably what was that? That must have been it was Infest by Papa Roach, actually. When I was like,
right.
I must have been 9 or 10 years old.
Classy. Yeah, I used to take that to the gym all the time, man. Yeah, brilliant. It's brilliant. Okay, so with your time in Trollfest, what would you say has been your biggest accomplishment so far?
My biggest accomplishment, I wouldn't say it's an accomplishment, but like kind of my moment I won't forget easily is when we were on tour with Korpiklani again, and we were in Switzerland. And the thing is, I'm half Austrian, so I speak German. Okay. So basically, our tour manager came up to us, or came up to me like, "Hey, you know German, so you know Korpiklani have made this." I don't know if you have seen that they made like 14 different versions of the same song in different languages. Yes. So Tankard had made the German version of a song called Beer Beer. That's so right. He asked me if I wanted to do the German version. So that was like, okay, I'm actually fronting the headlining band for one song tonight. That was pretty cool. But yeah, in general, like I wouldn't say the best thing about being in a band in general is the traveling and meeting people, and just like the privilege of being able to travel so much and see so many different things itself is an accomplishment to me, you could say.
Brilliant, mate. So can you complete this sentence for me? Everybody needs Trollfest in their lives because
everyone likes fun.
Good answer. Yeah. Okay. 4 words to describe Trollfest.
What the fuck is this? No, wait. That's 5. I can't. I'll rethink it. 4, okay. But 4 words. I have such a hard time describing the music. Like, I wouldn't even call it folk metal. So crazy. Yeah. I have no idea. I'm missing words for my own stuff.
No worries.
No, it's just it's such a weird mix of so many different things that it's just a bunch of unexpected stuff, crazy unexpected noise with saxophone.
Brilliant.
Or something.
Love it. Okay, and this is just a quick fire round now then. So, small intimate gig or festival?
Small intimate gig.
Trolls or flamingos?
Why not both?
Fair enough. Sin or sinner?
Sin or sinner? Well, I like sinning, so you could say sin.
Brilliant. ABBA or Iron Maiden?
Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
It's a hard choice. Hard choice.
Yeah. Final one, Viking metal or flamingo metal?
Well, that's an obvious choice. Flamingos are superior. If Vikings and flamingos would come into battle, there's no doubt who would win. So
yeah, fair enough. That's brilliant. Thank you so much for your time this evening. Do you have any final words for your fans, our viewers, and I'm going to start again. Thanks so much for your time this evening. Do you have any final words for for fuck's sake? Final words.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. And thanks for everyone watching. And yeah, I really like your stuff. I hadn't heard about your show, and I just checked out your site. We need dedicated people like yourself and like people watching to make make a little bit fun together before we die.
That's what it's all about, man, isn't it? That's what it's all
Exactly,
about.
yeah. One thing people like, no matter who you are, is enjoying yourself and having fun. So let's focus on that.
You got it. And on that note, I'm going to the pub. All right.
Oh yes, enjoy.
Take care.